What's up everybody, it's Ryan and let's take a look at Sound Shapes. We first saw Sound Shapes at E3 2011 as a Vita exclusive and an all-around interesting game that piqued our interest. Now that it's here, it's also on the PS3, but no matter which version you plan on playing, you can rest easy that you'll have an enticing and unique experience. Developed by Queasy Games, Sound Shapes is a simple platformer that combines a few wacky elements all centered around the theme of music. You're this little ball or bubble-like guy, and you can jump around and stick on things. The goal is to make it from point A to point B. It's pretty straightforward, but the way there is a musical experience. Throughout the levels, or albums I should say, you can collect these dots all around the screen that adds musical notes to the music of that level. It's a soothing and zen-like experience when you play with headphones on Vita or a headset on PS3. While there is no penalty to not collecting the notes, it kinda takes out of the whole point of the game, so not collecting them wouldn't be much fun at all. Aside from jumping around, you can stick to lighter colored surfaces, while touching the red ones kills you and puts you back to a checkpoint. The main run of levels don't pose much of a challenge, but it's the music, bright colors, and unique level design that makes the fun. Each album has a certain theme of musical elements, enemies, and level design. For example, one album features a theme of offices, with office-like noises going on in the background, and little humans drinking coffee or shooting laser beams at you. It's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, the main campaign isn't very long. You can finish it in 2 to 3 hours. Luckily, finishing the main campaign unlocks 2 new modes, one of them being Death Mode. Death Mode's basically like an N+ like mode where you have a time limit, a goal, and enemies, and it's just as difficult, but it's also really enjoyable. Death Mode is a great mode that extends the game's length and really challenges the player. I had quite a hard time finishing some of them. The other mode is Beat School, which challenges the player to recreate a beat. With a basic timeline, you're challenged to recreate a beat that you hear before you're allowed to edit the beat. This was actually rather easy and there's only like 12 challenges. But while on the topic of Beat School, one of the best features of the game is that you can make your own levels. The game comes complete with an online community and a vast level editor that lets you make your own levels. You can make levels just as long as the campaign and even make custom beats. However, you can only use elements that are found in the campaign, like preset enemies for example. But nonetheless, the level editor is huge and a lot can be done. Players can upload their levels and then they can play others. If you own a PS3 and a Vita, you're in luck. One purchase gets you both the games, complete with cross saves and 2 trophy lists. Play on one of the systems and cloud sync your progress. When you return to the other system, you can pick up where you left off. As of right now, the game is actually having a bit of a server issue, and hopefully it'll be resolved soon, but as of right now, I'm actually having difficulty using the cloud sync and actually using crossplay, but hopefully that'll be resolved soon. Also, if you earn a trophy on Vita, you get the same trophy again on PS3 without having to do the same task. This also works the other way around if you earn a trophy on PS3 and then you re-earn it on Vita. The game has 2 platinums for the price of 1. That's pretty sweet. Sound Shapes is a fun, but sometimes short-lived experience. Nonetheless, it's an experience. The music is fantastic, the platforming is fun and challenging, and the level editor can be a great tool. I highly recommend Sound Shapes.